Everybody,
Let's kill one.
No.
Maybe not killing one!
No.
What? It's food!
Okay, actually, no, you have a good point. There's a lot of them, though.
We wait for the last one and kill that one.
That actually makes a lot of sense, but what if they attack us? I don't...
Are we not going to adjust to the fact that it's weird that they're even here?
Why would it be weird? This is a weird plane. They're weird creatures.
I thought that this makes sense for them to be here. I mean, for God's sakes, they are kind of big and furred and look like they're built for this.
Wasn't it the saying that nothing lives here?
No, it was no civilization lives here. No. I mean, I'm sure that there are animals.
And everything finds a way to survive. These things look like they've evolved for cold, like the bear stuff.
Idea. If we can bring one down, perhaps we can use the fur to make warmer clothing for everyone.
Guys, you're saying all of this, and then suddenly, you hear the wind whistle, and suddenly a powerful thunk as something impacts the side of this one out in the front.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It roars in pain, and you take a little closer look, and there's an icy spear sticking into the side of its hide.
What the...
It turns its head towards everybody. Look, everybody in its group. Looks left, looks right. And immediately they all start running away.
What direction did the spear come from?
From this direction, from down.
I'm gonna fire at the one that got hit.
I'm going to attempt.
You do that as something comes from atop the mountain in the distance, coming closer, holding another icy spear in its hand.
Oh, yay.
It
There's no
leaps,
civilization out here.
landing on top of the being, driving its spear further into its head, erupting more and more roars and screams of defiance as the being falls limp to the floor with a triumphant whoomph. The rest of them flee.
Well, I think we're 2 for 2 on things that shouldn't be here.
Yeah,
Guys,
do we
From-
attempt to
from what I-
communicate or do we run?
From what I see,
Let's stay hidden, everybody. We still don't know if these things.
Oh my word!
Immediately, that actually fits perfectly. The thing snaps up, holding its spear. It leaps off, coming forward towards you, holding the spear towards you and poking it out, thrusting it aggressively. Haras nikal fatulnak! Bakanaha nikal nakdul! Masked, vicious, a horned mask, and a figure, bare arms actually, spouting tattoos and dark skin you can see, holds out the spear, actually, not towards you, Tenrir, not towards you, Joel, but towards Seldra.
Eh?
Oh,
Do you
that
speak
makes sense.
Do you speak common?
Hey, Nika, ikaltu!
I'll
Japs
take
the
that.
thing a little bit forward. Grunts a little bit on... Who goes?
We're just, well, try to help us to explain it. Travelers who've kind of gotten a little...
Seldra, are you sure that you want to step forward?
As you do that, Seldra, you, she thrusts the spear outwards towards Seldra, pushing it uncomfortably close to your neck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Seldra, you probably don't want to step toward the thing that seems to be threatening you.
Halt! Walker of Flows, identify!
We are lost.
She thrusts the spear in your direction.
Listen, we're not from here. We don't like the person, and he points west. That guy.
She thrusts it. You, part of them.
Technically, I'm not part of anyone. I'm just tagging along with these assholes until I can
If you're referring
get my
to the place
friend
to,
back.
if you're referring to the place to the west, definitely not. There are enemies, in fact.
I'm gonna step not backward. I'm gonna step forward and be like, I'm gonna cast Friends on myself.
God damn it, okay.
For the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice.
Okay, so it is no longer disadvantage, it is just
There's
Yeah.
a side effect to that.
But when the
there?
spell ends, the
Hey.
creature realizes that you used magic to influence its mood.
Oh, how long can you keep it up?
A minute.
Alright, better do this quickly then.
Oh no!
We
God.
mean you no harm, and I'm just gonna be like trying to diffuse the situation.
Was worried. You do not speak normal. Thought you were the beast.
Wait, what beast?
Terrible creature. Killing Tuskers. Killing too many. Danger to way of life.
Please tell me it's not. Is it giant black with a red symbol on its head, floating a little?
Fueled by fury. Made of crystal. Filled with thorns. Very strong.
Okay, not the thing I'm worried about. Good.
Filled with thorns, very strong. That sounds familiar, doesn't
Frank's
it?
like, are you serious? You're telling me there's 2 monsters that could pop up at any moment and kill us? That's good. That's fine. It's good.
Hey, only one. Technically, the outsider can't kill us.
She looks forward, and as the situation diffuses, she puts her spear back down and actually is like, my name, Priss.
I'm Tenrir.
Priss.
Seldra.
I'm Solomon.
Have you seen another big creature, black, fueled by rage, and has a glowy symbol above its head?
She says.
Kind of looks like this, drawing in the snow.
And, oh, you, from outside?
I talked to them.
She actually intently kind of like comes over to you and gets uncomfortably close, and she takes off her mask and takes a
hello?
closer look at you. Who are you?
Can I lean over to Seldra and be like, I don't know how long I've got on this.
Tenru, you notice some very telling tattoos imbued on her face, her cheek, and to everyone else they look just like tattoos, but to you they glow a very faint magical light.
You... Holy shit! You have a pact with an outsider!
She steps back.
You're like me!
I have never met another who follows you.
I... Puts a hand over his right eye. I used to be... well... The one that I used to have a pact with, Abraxas, has been taken from me. And now this creature, the one, that symbol that I showed you, they keep following me.
You are being followed by an outsider?
Yeah, and it gets worse when I get
It
angry.
is... She says, stepping forward. Come, you need to eat. Your light is fading. And she rips into the mammoth and pulls out a big piece of meat, just dripping with blood and viscera, and comes over to you. Eat. Trust.
Okay. He will take it and eat and trust.
As you start to chew, a fiery vigor flushes through your veins. You get a nice warming sensation, kind of like a sip of hot chocolate. Your senses align and you feel as though you can see much further in the blizzard. The cold melts away and you stop shivering.
Huh. That feels...
Tusker meat has magic properties. Will keep you alive.
Huh.
She goes over and retrieves her spear out the side of the thing.
Thank you.
Tenrir.
What?
Instantly, she snaps over to Kiana, pulls out the spear again. Wizard.
What did you do?
I diffused the situation in a way I know how.
Did you use magic?
It's like,
Perhaps?
Please forgive our companion. She's
She's
not
paranoid.
the brightest.
I
do not trust for now. Outsider friend is my friend. The glade
That's good.
Thank you.
tells of you. You are not the harm I can trust.
Thank you.
Tennis Ninja sheathes his katana.
So, was that your horn earlier?
Call of the Tuskers, commonly mistaken for human.
Huh.
Quickly consume while it is fresh.
And she takes a huge
Oh.
bite out of the piece of meat in her hand.
Yeah, guys, it's safe.
No,
You
great.
can trust.
I look at it. I'm like, I'm actually good. Cold doesn't really affect me that much.
I'm technically
Oh.
not. Well, I'm.
Guys, Tenra kind of looks at you all and points at the Tuska. Trust.
If it's what we have to do to gain your trust, well,
It is not for me. It will make you whole.
At that, Tenra's face kind of like drops before he pulls up his scarf a little bit.
I walk. I take like a little bite-sized piece, and I look at this. And I'm like, I don't even have a throat.
Wrinkles his nose. Yeah, raw meat's not my thing.
I look at it. I'm like, I mean, I just start to chew on it, like gum.
Solomon, believe it or not, you actually, like, a little bit of blood splatters and soaks into the wood of your mouth, and you feel warm.
wait.
I spit it out after a while. I'm like, I would swallow this if I could, but I open my mouth for everyone to see that there's not actually a hole that goes down my throat.
How did you
You're
eat
like a
the
muppet.
lizard?
Eat that. I say
That's a
that
good question.
that is a mystery. I do jazz hands.
Priss is, like, elbow deep inside the mammoth, just, like, eating bits and parts of it.
Selja's gonna rip out a piece too. Luckily, while she doesn't have to, she's capable. And I take a nom.
Oh, that's like me.
I whisper over. I'm not actually sure how I eat lizards. I was taught to, and it just kind of happens.
How do you just get taught to eat a lizard? That makes no sense.
I've been taught to do a lot of things that come naturally to you people.
Solomon, do you
Yes.
know what this means?
What means that?
He picks him up and starts shaking him.
Ah!
Solomon! I'm not alone!
Woo! I hold up my hands in triumph.
Priss gets up and looks over you like blood dripping from her mouth.
Wait, so he puts Solomon like on his head. What? Who's yours? Like, who do you have who's your outsider friend?
The glade teaches me many things. He protects when I am in danger. Much like you must
glade?
know. She says, and she steps to the side. The marks on her face start glowing a bright blue. And Tenmer, you'd actually notice that this isn't like Abraxas. This happens immediately. There's no summoning, no ritual. Just 1 second, there's nothing there. And then the ice from the floor comes up and creates legs, limbs, multiple stretching outwards. 2 motes of light appear in them, and a scarf flies in the wind, comes down, and wraps its way around the neck. And a spider-like creature stands before you.
That is so
Well, that's kind of
cool.
bizarre.
I look at this and I'm like, oh, that looks
That is-
wonderful.
You.
A little faint mist comes off of it.
What's your name?
His name is Glade.
He holds out a hand. It's nice to meet you, Glade.
One of the
Shake
ice
fall
things comes down to you very slowly and
Uh,
allows you to shake it.
do I recognize that this is what I saw earlier?
Yeah, 100%. It's the same 2 eyes.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Wait,
So cool.
you were watching this earlier, weren't you?
I've been patrolling the area. Dangerous creature. Much like, and she points over at Seldra, her killing
Oh?
Tuskers.
I mean, there's a automaton here.
If that is how you call it.
Well, that simply won't do.
All mechanical gear stuff, bits everywhere.
Gears and vines.
Oh.
I rub
no.
my hands and
Yep,
I
that
say,
sounds-
well, we can't... we certainly can't have anything killing the people of our new friend.
Tuskers are not my people, she says. They are my food.
Right, that's what they are. Killing the food of our new friend.
She grins, her
Guys.
teeth bloody.
I also grin. My teeth also have little bits of red from the big piece of meat.
That's great.
Speaking of which, we've got more people back at our what should we call it? Our camp, I guess.
Do you need
Should we
more?
take this?
Yeah.
Can we
As well
take
as
this?
perhaps making clothing out of the fur might be good as well.
She says, I can allow it. If you need sustenance, the Tusker meat will keep you going for weeks.
That might be necessary.
Okay.
Miss Prim,
Priss,
Priss, sorry, excited. How did you make, how, holy crap, you're a lot stronger than I am.
you want
You-
to know more?
Yes, I need help. I can't. I lost my friend. He was a big dragon man.
Friend
And
taken from you?
Yeah, my link to him has been severed, and now I have this new one following me, but it doesn't listen, and it might hate me.
How does
And
it act? When I met Glade, I was just a young girl. Glade did not know how to react. I comforted him, and now we are together as one.
He only shows up when I'm angry.
Have you tried?
And tries to kill him.
Have you tried becoming one with your emotions?
Kind of looks down, trying, failing. I'm
Okay.
unsure how to process.
You must prove to it that you are strong. Do that by taking control. You must learn to control it.
Oh, God. Okay. We need him. We need him a lot.
Calm yourself. If you can remove your anger, maybe it will finally become one.
Oh, God. All right. Well, I'm just gonna. Solomon here, sorry, picks him up off his head, sets him on the ground. Will you hold Rufus for a moment?
Oh yeah, sure.
There you go.
I hold Rufus. I'm like, hello, Rufus.
Oh, God. This is gonna be so bad.
Do you need help?
Yes.
Try thinking about your control. Think of it. What is your control?
Don't know. Whenever I had Abraxas, it came naturally.
So
I had to
stop
give up something.
thinking. Do not think. Just be.
He kind of sits on the ground, crosses his legs. Right, more meditation training.
About to be some rolls.
She
up
sits down on the floor and sits next to you. It will come when you are ready.
While this is going on, I'm gonna go to the mammoth and try to like maybe carve some of the meat and then wrap it up into a Hawaiian shirt
Perfect.
so I can bring it back.
I'm gonna go over to one of the tusks and I'm going to. Oh, my tennis ninja is gonna hold Rufus. And
How does your tennis ninja hold Rufus? Please describe this.
He's
Yes.
he's holding onto the tree with one hand, like kind of leaning over, and then in the other hand he's holding Rufus, and the bird is perched on his shoulder.
Please tell me who's holding Rufus to the eye socket.
Yeah, sure. I am going to look at these horns, and I'm going to look at them and be like, "Ooh, I could make some wonderful material out of these."
You want some help, Solomon?
Yes, please.
I'm going to aim at the base of the horns and take a swing at the scythe.
Okay.
Well,
You cut it off. Joel, you've got something wrapped up in a Hawaiian shirt.
yep.
Frank
Yep.
is like staying back. Hazel's watching, kind of in a grim fascination. Over with these two, Priss just says, "Now, breathe. It is a friendship. To become one with an outsider, you must let go of anything that is troubling you." Glade kind of walks over and perches above Priss, the arms like arching out over her, like a protective shield.
Apparently, woolly mammoth tusks are like on average 9 feet long. So
They're massive, yeah.
yeah, I say, guys, I'm gonna need some help bringing these back. I want both of them.
I take a swing at the other one.
Okay, I need to do a con save for Frank. Okay, he's fine. He jumps in and he starts helping with his axe, but like plugs his nose beforehand. This is nasty.
Try to cut some Tusker steaks.
It's an animal I've never heard of before. I mean, this isn't poaching, is it?
How am I gonna? I'm just kind of dragging the horns.
I can help you pick them up.
Yes, please.
Little puppet
Each
man.
one. So each one is about 100 pounds. I just looked it up.
Okay, yeah. Well, you could put your willing strings on it and puppet it.
Could I?
Yeah, totally.
All right.
I don't see why not.
I have my tennis ninja just kind of I have the bird go into my pocket, and then I just put the strings on the tusks and kind of hold them up.
Yeah, should Frank and I roll for how much hide we can recover?
Yes, maybe? I don't know. I'm really not sure how to divvy up a mammoth.
What did I come back to?
We're divvying up a mammoth. Also, I can put strings on the horns so we don't have to carry them, which is good because each one is 100 pounds.
Oh yeah, I chopped off its
Oh.
horns for Solomon, and then I'm cutting cutting the hide off of it for clothing.
Tenryu would open an eye, take the chest off his back, take the backpack off his back, take everything out of the chest, put it in the backpack, and kick it over towards them.
Ooh, lovely. A
You
chest.
can borrow that. Just clean it out when you're done, please.
Thank you. I start loading cords of bolts. I don't know what you'd call it. Like
Bolts.
hide of a Tusker hide into the chest.
You must set aside whatever ails you and become one mentally and physically with the being.
Physically, that's new. That's new.
As she says this, you notice that Glade sort of turns into a fine mist around her and forms like a defensive position, and her eyes glow a faint blue.
That's cool. That Apraxis never did that. Huh.
It is something you must work on together.
I wonder if that's something Master never taught me. Wait, did you have to give up anything in order to make the pact?
I gave up my scarf.
Oh.
I do not need it anymore.
I gave up an eye.
She looks at you. Dwelnak and like smacks you, idiot!
Ah!
Not that way!
Ow! What? Ow!
You mustn't.
No.
You. Oh.
He was blind.
Oh. She like settles down. That makes sense. And she sits like crisscross applesauce. It must be something the outsider misses, doesn't have. Glade did not have warmth. I gave him warmth.
How did you know he didn't have warmth? Were you cold whenever you met him?
Very.
Oh god, he wants spice.
He wants spice?
I don't know, every time I see him, I taste pepper.
Do you have pepper?
No.
We can try getting Pepper. Sometimes the creature is not in need of anything, Priss says. Sometimes it might just need your emotion.
It wants my anger?
Maybe it itself cannot be angry.
I tried to offer it my anger and then it got bigger.
Try to steady your mind.
Uh,
Become at peace. Give it your anger.
this is gonna be fun.
Are you?
I need an intelligence
baby.
save from you to steady your mind.
I'm totally decent at these.
Okay, and then I need a constitution save to steady your guts.
Oh
Hey,
no.
I'm better at those. God damn it.
And then after that, I need a charisma save to be at peace.
I'm really good at those.
All right.
You're a bit queasy and your head hurts, but at least you're at peace.
yeah, yeah. Tenru, you feel a little better. The meditation's actually helping you. You're like, this is something I really needed. But you don't feel like you're fully there. You think you need to steady your mind a little bit better.
He's just gonna keep sitting there, legs crossed.
Okay. Everybody else has gathered enough Tusker meat. Are you planning on taking it back
Yep.
to the group?
We'll just take it back and tell them that they're just Texas steaks. I won't know the difference.
Nice! You got 36
Wow.
big old Tusker steaks.
So we got close to max on steaks and close to max on pellet.
Yeah, you guys did incredible
Nice.
at harvesting this thing. Nice job. Would you like to take that back to the gumption now while these two sit here and meditate?
I mean, might as well.
Yeah.
Okay, does Frank have the tusks?
Frank and Solomon. Frank's got one, Solomon's got the other. Hazel's like pretending to help carry it, just smiling. I can't help. I can't help.
So I just kind of pat him on the pat 10 on the shoulder and say, "You got this."
Priss
Thanks.
stands up and says, maybe we should change location. It could be easier from a more relaxing point.
Yeah.
I look over to Tenor and be like, listen, Tenor, you totally have this. I believe in you.
Mm. He kind of cringes a little bit. Thank you.
Soldier pats his head. Walked away.